Hey, wait, no, is the mic still shit? Oh, hopefully the mic holds up. Apparently there's been some problems with it. Anyways, hey, what's up? Haven't been a while since I've done one of these, not a video per se, just the lazy lesson type. Patch just came out. Came out super recently. Servers aren't up yet, but it's whatever. I don't need them to be up to do what I'm doing. So we got Gief here. Yeah, Gief with all his new stuff, right? I just wanted to go over them because, like, there's been a lot of, I guess, speculation. People have been talking about, like, oh man, this counter's really bad. Like, what's the point of this move? Or what's the point of this and that? Or why does Larry get nerfed? Why is his Larry useless? And it's just a lot of things happening that, you know, people didn't have a chance to actually sit down and, like, try the character for a long time to understand what was going on. But now that he's officially out, no random hidden changes happened as far as I know towards Gief. So let's just go over his new stuff. You know, we're doing this again, where everything's neat and cool. Okay, so the first thing I want to go over is let's go over his counter. His counter is actually pretty bad. Not 100% useless, but it's pretty bad. Like, there's usually not a whole lot of reason to use it. It's kind of whatever. So it's like, what his counter does is it counters horizontally angled kick attacks. That's what it specifically says. So if you see any kick attacks that are like in that kind of angle right there, you'll counter them, right? So it's 220 damage, 250 stun. See, that sounds kind of okay, right? But specifically this. If you're fighting a Balrog, he doesn't kick at you. Even if he has moves that are angled like that, it's not a kick, so it won't work. Or let's see, let's do stand heavy kick, right? See, that doesn't work. Doesn't work. So it's like, you know, it kind of sucks. At least the damage you get is good, because it's the equivalent to, because if I land EXSPD, right, that's 220 damage. So if I land this, it's also 220. It does good damage. It is active for 12 frames. So you have a long time. Pretty long. In terms of a counter, you have a really long time. Like 12 frames for a counter, that's pretty good. If you mess up, like if they hit you in the startup, which is 4 frames I believe, or if they hit you in the recovery, you got crush countered, right? Oh. Yeah. There we go. I got counter hit. So yeah. Now, when you land this move, you're really far, like, it is a hard knockdown, but this is how far away you are. It really sucks. Like, I try to walk up and get a stand heavy kick, that doesn't work. That's what happens when you're mid-screen. I don't know why I did that. Go back to this. If you or the opponent are in the corner, that's a little bit different. Leaves you closer. See, now I can land that stand heavy kick. So mid-screen, it really sucks. In the corner, you get stuff off of it. Either corner, doesn't matter. So that makes it a little bit better. But it's still really, really specific. It's one of those kind of moves that, like, if it's like matchup dependent. Like Carrot and Cammy, they use their stand medium kicks a lot. And those moves, in those matchups, those use a lot. Like if I'm fighting Ryu, I'm never gonna use this counter. How often does he use stand medium kick? Like never. Like maybe a little bit. Like it's a rare occurrence. So I'm not really gonna try that. Right? Okay. There's not a whole lot more to say about it, other than, you know, jazz hands. That's pretty good. Oh, actually, the last thing. There's no EX version. Like, if I turn on this here. See, no EX. It does not matter which strength you do. It's all the same. So you don't have to worry about, like, pressing a specific button. Just do the motion. Press the punch button, you're good. Alright, Ryu, you gotta shut up for a second. Now let's go over We'll go over the second move. He's got this air headbutt. Looks really funky. 120 damage, 400 stun. That's really good. Now, if you notice though, the range is kind of not too great for grounded opponents. As an air-to-air, on the other hand, it's a little bit better. Not a whole lot better, but it's a little bit better. It's like a tiny bit better in the air. So on the ground, you have to be like point blank. Okay, it kind of. Oh wow, that looked really funky. Alright, basically you have to be point blank on the ground. If you do land it though, obviously, you know, 120 damage, 400 stun. 120 damage for a normal is a lot. That's like the most out of anyone. Because I actually fully charge this. Like fully charged 10 heavy punch is 130. So that's like the most damaging air normal. Because most heavies do 90 or 100. I don't think any do 110. Okay. So what you would use that for is you can't juggle it. Like if I do this, you can't really juggle into it. Doesn't work. If you land crush counter stand heavy kick, can't. If you land as an anti-air though, then you can, but it's not too realistic. So most of the time you would use this is as a DP punish or after stun, because you know it does the most out of all your jumping normals. Sorry. Man, why is my nose so every video, man? Every video. Alright, anyways, I'm getting off topic. So you'd use it after stun. You could use it as if you land a crush counter sweep, because then you get the safe jump opportunity and then you can land it. If you do, because if you do this combo, bop, 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 284. But if you do it with this, bop, bop, 3 or 4, you know, just straight up 20 more damage. That's what it is. If you land the close lariat, oh, close lariat, that's 318. That's a lot. Here, I'll record him. Do that. Let's say, haha, he wants to. Normally you do that, right? Nope. But sometimes, like some characters, it doesn't work. There we go. So normally you do that. 156 damage, 240 stun. Then you can do headbutt, then leg kick, lariat. So let's see how much damage that does, actually, just to show you. We'll just do far lariat, because 340, 616 stun. That's really good. Oh, that was not counter hit. Oh, it might not work on Ryu. Ooh, this might be the wrong training partner to try. Yeah, it's actually not working on Ryu. It's like a Ken Akuma thing. Let's just bait out the DP. Just do that. Oh, still not counter hit. There we go. So 328. So it's like 12 less damage, but 856 stun. Again, that's a little character specific, because I just found out it doesn't work on Ryu very well. Yeah. So it's like, it works on Ken, works on Akuma. Might work on some other characters here or there, but it's a little character specific, but it's really cool, because that does 150. So if I land that, so like if I do a sweep, and then get the combo after, so like, and then the 856, that's a little over 1,000 stun. That basically stuns almost anyone. Chun-Li, you can do it on her too, because if you bait out her EX spinning bird kick, you know, by neutral jumping, then you can just do it. So yeah, one of the most notable things about this is that it misses crouchers. So like, see, does not hit them, but it's also a jumping attack, so you know. People aren't really going to be crouch blocking unless they hard read that you're going to do headbutt. That's why doing it off the safe jump setup is so good. So like, oh whoops, let's do this. Because after the safe jump, oh, there, see, it actually works. That's his headbutt. There's not a whole lot. Not a whole lot to say. It does kind of work as an anti-air. That is, I guess, that's the other thing I cut. Oh, this is not what I wanted. What am I even doing? I need to go to. Like, if you see him coming, like, if you see it coming, like you could maybe. But most of the time, you'd want to like use other anti-airs because it's just a little bit easier. Yeah. So, yeah. Is there anything else I could say about his headbutt before I try moving on for like the 30th time? Oh, actually, there is one. Okay, because like there are some situations where like if I land heavy SPD, if they try to jump away, you do like air SPD or you do like do air SPD or you set heavy kick or something. Well, neutral jump headbutt can work in some of those situations, right? If you land that, and you're still in light SPD range if you land it like that. So like in this situation too. Whoops, I keep holding it. Or not even that, I could just go. Let's see. Da da da. And then he's stunned. I don't know how realistic that situation is, but there are times where you could go for this to catch them from jumping away. If they backdash, it won't even reach them. So this is another like hard read option. It's always best to do stand heavy kick. Alright, so the last thing he has is his new throw, which is just while they're crouching. New animation. Just to show you, this does, regular throw does 130 damage, 170 stun. The new one does 140 damage, 200 stun. So it does a little bit more. That's cool. It also leaves him like slightly closer. When I say slightly, I mean like slightly. Like it is like a couple pixels. Very, very goddamn slight. It's like almost like, who cares? All that does, so it's like more damage, more stun. That's always a good thing. And like, all it does is like make anything you want to do. So if I want to like walk up light SPD, or if I just want to land the meaty stand heavy kick, that I just missed. You get my point. It's like, it's really, really small. It's really dumb. It's not bad, it's just like almost non-existent. But it is better though. Like, no, I'm not complaining. It is actually better. It's just a really small difference. But you're closer. So anything you try to go for just has a little more consistency to it, whether you're trying to do that or land light SPD, etc., etc. One thing it does do though is that Gief had a throw loop in the corner, right? That you whiff crouch light punch, you throw, the throw hits meaty, you can do other stuff, etc. If you land this move, it brings you really far away. In the corner at least. So all that means is that you can walk up. I don't know if that's real or not. Let's find out right here, live. Let's just do it live. Let's do crouch jab though. I know it's a 4 frame for Ryu, but I need him to be crouching. He did not do it. Oh, I probably have the wrong one. Yeah, I have the wrong one on. Oh, he's still not doing it. Why not? There. Come on, Rhea. There. Okay, so apparently the new throw breaks the bot, and he doesn't know how to do a wake up attack. So that's or he just doesn't know how to do a wake up attack at all. What the hell? Can you work? Let's try it one more time. Yeah. It says reversal timing. Come on. He does it there. Alright, so he doesn't know how to do it after the throw. It looks like it works though. You can walk up throw them, but the throw loop is basically gone. And if you want to do it, it's a lot harder. But it still exists. It's just you gotta walk up throw. Yeah. That's basically all I'll say about his new grab. His new grab is actually there's not that much to it. There's a lot more to this and this. Now those weren't now everyone focused on the 3 new moves, right? Gief got 3 new moves. Oh my god, it's crazy. He also got nerfs. Nothing crazy on that end either. But he got 2 things. Is that 1, his lariat got changed, and 2, the meter gain on his headbutt got changed. Let's just make Ryu throw a fight. Oh, let's do that. So before, when he oh, that's the wrong one. When he headbutted fireballs, he would get 30 meter, I think it was. Basically, it would take like 6 headbutts to gain 1 bar. Right? 2. Now he gets less. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it takes 9. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, never mind. It takes 10. I counted wrong. So it takes 10 instead of 6 to get 1 full bar. You still get meter of doing it, so it's still obviously a good thing. You just get less. That's all there is to that. He gains less meter. It's not that big of a deal. A nerf's a nerf though. Okay, the second thing was that his lariat got changed. It got changed a bunch. They were talking about revolutions and stuff, and people got confused. So I'll try to explain it while coughing and sniffing and annoying everyone with my bodily sounds. Okay, so the first thing was that the 2nd and 3rd revolution do not hit crouchers anymore. So then, so see, so if you're crouching, doesn't hit him. That's all there is. Right. First revolution still hits crouchers. See, close lariat hits it, and then all the first revolution. See, that was far lariat, and that still hit him because it was part of the first revolution. So all my combos still work. Like if I land a counter hit combo of bop bop bop, oh, whoops, bop 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 bop. See, it still works. It's whatever. It's all good. All combos are perfectly fine. If I set him to do this. That works a little less. But, you know, it depends on the button. See, look. That still said 2 hits. So it's perfectly fine. Like, anything gief related, that was a Discord sound. Anything gief related in terms of lariat All the combos work the same. The whiff punishing works the same. It's fine. Don't worry about it. All it means is that when people try to punish Lariat, and I'm doing this, they can punish with a crouching button without fear of getting hit. That's all it means. Now the second thing was they said the hurt box is the same as the hitbox. Again, that's more of a later revolution type thing. So when you use this as an anti, like if I use this as an anti-air, or not that button. There. Use that as an anti-air, still just as good. Yeah, don't worry. It's just, see, the later revolutions are the ones that suffer. See, look at that. But the first part's still perfect. Still really good. Well, that was later, so it traded. Man. Only the later ones. Don't worry. All they did was make Lariat easier to punish. They didn't change how effective it was in any other way. So yeah, it's basically a new gief. Enjoy your changes. Jazz hands. Jazz hands. Jazz hands. Jazz hands. I do want EX jazz hands though. I'd love that.